Yeah, I get tired of this shit. Motherfuckers tell me in damn bear videos all damn day.
You the bear goat, man.
Like, bro, I get it. It's like shit.
You don't want said they was the baddest.
No, then I done threw some videos of the motherfuckers like in my backyard and shit or whatever. So people be like, any damn bear video, here go CJ Pets, like shit like that. Like
you got bears in your backyard?
What? Yeah. Hell yeah, boy.
You got them soft ass bears though.
I got the black bears. Yeah, these motherfuckers.
Hey, bear.
Yeah. They keep going to do that shit.
There and shit.
Yeah, I got pussy back here, man.
Y'all
them killers though, them brown pals, them killers. I ain't bitch. I'm going in the house.
Remember that video I sent y'all in the chat, man?
The mirror.
First night out there. I'm terrified of bears.
That video.
Which video was that?
I sent it. Like a TV I was show. Watching the show called Alone, and the dude, he it's all supposed to be survivalists, and they take you up to Canada and drop you off on the island, and then when you're on the island, you by yourself. So they give you, I think you get to pick 10 items, blah blah blah. So, but where they drop you off, there's a heavy black bear, cougar, and wolf population. And he like, I'm terrified of all this stuff. I'm saying,
drop me off with the black bears.
Shit, that what he was at.
Drop me off at the crib.
Drop me off at the crib, right?
Drop me off at the crib.
I'd rather do that than the cougars, because you could, with black bears, you could, they, unless they feel threatened or whatnot, then, but cougars, like, they'll stalk and hunt you, that type of shit, and wolves, you already know them bitches get down.
Yeah.
You got a chance with the black bear. The mother cats, them bitches gonna be on your ass from the go. They gonna be with the black bears, kind of hit or miss how the situation could go. With them two, you know how the situation gonna go.
Man, ever since I seen that hippo pretty much bitch them lions and shit, man, I haven't looked at life the same. Like, my perspective about everything has been changed, bro. So hippo the goat for me, man.
Oh yeah, by far. And people,
we might even call it the goat. We need to call it the hippo, not the goat.
Right, everybody need to change their answer to the damn hippo.
What the letter stand for.
We gotta figure it out. Let's figure it out.
We'll get to that point later.
Yeah.
But nah, seriously though, man, them damn hippos are crazy, mean, damn temper. Like, they cause the most damn deaths in Africa too.
They seem chill though, even when they're attacking. They don't look like they too, like they're drilling. They just even killed.
They just doing that shit for fun.
Yeah, they just vibing, man. The lion was looking frantic. I've never seen a lion that scared in my life ever. So to see a lion that frightened and running through water, and that motherfucker was pushing through water like a Mack truck. Impressive.
That's the thing. They don't even swim either. They just run. Like, they run at the bottom of the damn ocean, not the ocean floor, the river floor, just running. Them bitches can't really swim. They're swimming technically, but they're running underwater. They're not actually pedaling and shit like that.
Yeah, I had a cousin like that. Yeah, he couldn't actually swim.
He ran on the water?
Swim, but he could run in the shallow water.
I can run in shallow damn water. Anybody can run in some damn shallow water and get your knees up, right?
I know that would be funny though. We'd be trying to get him in the deep end.
That bitch
know where that little slope at, boy. Be like, oh.
If you can't swim, you can't talk tough to me, man.
That's true.
Hey,
push me up the water, bro.
Hey, y'all talk about a sport though, man. Like swimming is a damn sport. That shit
that's a good workout.
Dog, that shit you use every damn muscle in your fucking body when it comes to swimming, man. That shit
yeah.
That shit is a workout.
That shit is no joke, man. We done had some bets, man. We're gonna get going in here. This pre-show stuff, we'll get going in a little bit, y'all. I done had some bets with some guys that's out vibing at Peanut Island in Palm Beach, seeing who can make it from the boat to the island type stuff, and people be overestimating how good they can swim, especially in like ocean water, because you fight against currents and shit. Right. But I done seen many of men, bro, not make it and call for that white flag and that help, man. Trying to estimate or overestimate how strong of a swimmer they are.
Oh yeah, that shit. Yeah. If you can swim in the ocean in conditions like that, that's how you know you're a damn good swimmer. Like, that shit is totally different from being in that damn community swimming pool.
Oh, for sure. All right, man, y'all ready? Let's kick it. Let's go. Kush Road, glass full. I deserve better things. That's what Drake said. Something like that, right?
Close. Kush Road, glass full. I deserve the better things. Niggas with no money, LA money is in everything.
Yeah.
Man, that boy
I definitely
boy.
don't act like that. Money is everything till I get some.
Yeah, that's some truth in that, bro. You be like, man, like I ain't,
I know what you're saying.
They downplay the money. They downplay the bread.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I do not.
Neither do I.
I'll downplay
Drake he got another line too. Niggas that downplay the money, that's what they do when the money not around or something like that.
Exactly.
All right, let's go, man. Let's roll. It's the roll up. It's the vibes. Another beautiful day in the Sunshine State. And I'm kicking it with my guys. Larry and CJ, what it do?
Ooh, cooling. Big cooling, man. It is a beautiful day in Georgia this morning. Yesterday was nasty, but you know how it is after the calm after the storm too. So yeah, just rolling out of bed not too long ago, getting stretched out, a little shower, whatnot, ready to face the day. I'm not gonna do nothing today, so I don't know what I'm facing exactly.
That's the best Sunday.
Yeah, I'm about to get ready. So when we get done with this, I'm right back on the couch, man. I'm about to go watch. I've been watching Married at First Sight. That's my little junk food right now.
So, dog, crazy story.
How you doing, CJ? How you doing, man?
I'm doing amazing. No. It was just crazy you said that because I was watching the show too, and you see someone like, man, damn, that person familiar or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like I know this person from somewhere, but I couldn't put it together. Long story short, I forget the girl's name. I'm not into the show like that, but the tall guy that got married, the guy that say he's like celibate or something, the 6'9" guy.
I don't trust no man. I don't trust no man that call himself such a thing.
Yeah, man. Okay, he seems pretty weird to me, but that's neither here or there. But the chick he's marrying, she went to Cookman doing she went to Bethune-Cookman during the time I was at Cookman.
Damn.
Word?
Right, crazy. So
you know her?
I know her, but I didn't know her. That's all I'm saying. She looked familiar. Right. But I couldn't really put where. So I was people on the timeline and hear people talking. I was like, man, where y'all know this girl from? People from Cookman, because I kind of put two and two together. Where y'all know this girl from? Man, she went to school, and blah blah blah. Like, okay, that's what I knew.
Somebody from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Man, it's crazy. Seeing that stuff like that is, and then I go on IG and look at like some friends, go look at some stories and stuff like that, and lo and behold, man, she had like a watch party at her house that another Cookman buddy that I know or whatever, put in her story, and they was at her damn watch party just hanging out or whatnot. So it was crazy.
Sound like a vibe.
Right. Married it from
they made it.
Yeah, that's a good question. I want to ask motherfucker ahead of time, should they still married or what?
Trying to get the lowdown, get the insider heat on Married at First Sight.
Yeah, so I'll drop a phone bomb.
Right.
Crystal ball.
I just like it because this shit goofy as hell to me. Like, this is the dumbest shit I ever heard.
All the dating shows is goofy as hell, but it's junk food. Sometimes you need some Cheetos, bro.
Yeah,
I feel it.
Yeah,
I get sick of it in a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
No, doing pretty good though, man. Doing pretty good. I kind of jumped ahead because that was like a trigger for me. Cause like I know this damn chick,
right?
But doing good, man. Kind of getting woke up from last night. Had a pretty eventful night. From first in the morning, drove up from Orlando after an amazing interview we had Preston Parker.
Man, we hung the fuck out, bro. We're gonna talk about that a little bit, but we hung the fuck out Friday night with Preston Parker. Good vibes.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I think y'all gonna love that interview, really authentic. But drove up because my first cousin was getting married yesterday, so drove up, got ready for the wedding and all that. It was up in Georgia, nice little area, a plantation actually, real nice area. hey, chill, Larry.
I ain't say nothing, brother.
Real nice area and whatnot. Hung out real good. So it was a good night.
What part of Georgia?
Thomasville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so not too far, about 30 minutes from Tallahassee.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Was it at the big house? Was it at the big house or the small house?
They can't go in no big house.
So now they say you're right. The big house is a couple miles away, man. They say the big house the big house was in blind sight, man. So yeah, we definitely want to touch in the big house. So, but they had, it was a barn. It was a barn in like a little cottage area where the women and stuff get dressed, and it was like a grass area, a lake, and the shit was just laid out perfectly, so to speak. So it was a nice little, it was a nice vibe. It was some shit I never even knew about, to be honest with you. I didn't know it was that close, and nice area that you could throw some events. So like just think like family cookout vibes, just on some hangout shit. But anyway, man,
what was the bar vibes at this bar?
Oh, I was about to say, yeah. So they had
bar?
Open, right?
Oh man, that's a wedding there.
Dog.
I'm with it.
And I ain't drunk Hennessy in a long time, man. So my cousins was boosting me up, and well, I lied. I was on Henny
Friday night.
I was on Henny Friday night. So Friday night. Exactly, like just like
I was
that.
about to say, I swear this.
I swear you was drinking Henny.
Friday night.
I was on Four Roses as well. That shit was booming. That was a good call for whoever picked that up as well.
Yeah, the vibes was plenty for Friday. So Friday night was the first time in a long time, and you carried it over to Saturday, and they brought the Henny back. I said, oh shit. So we was on that Henny last night for the majority of the party, and let's just say it definitely did its job.
Yeah, Friday night was the vibes, man. Four Roses was smooth. Kush was elegant and great. Everybody that showed up, it was late as hell, right? We were supposed to start at 8:00. Around like 5:00, my man Preston hit me up and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be about an hour late." I text these guys, and we were always excited and happy about that extra hour. Like, okay,
right.
cool. Yeah, we could use that hour, bro, because we all kind of, traffic. I'm still trying to run around and get shit done at the Kush house. So I was like, that hour, cool. We ended up getting here about 9:00. Everybody pull up. We vibing. And then I got a text from him saying, hey, man, I'm having some car issues, car trouble. It's looking like 11:00. I was still cool. Yeah, I was still cool. Yeah. I was worried about the shooters at that point because I want to make sure everybody's there, the production and staff, everybody cool with it. But I was fine. Kush was big. Y'all boys, we were just not getting in to get warmed up ourselves. So I was fine with that. But the camera guys, they were with it. It's like, yeah, we used to this, waiting on talent. We with the shit. So let's just vibe a little bit and then we'll shoot it when he get here. But when he got here, it was just vibes, man. Felt like we knew him for forever. You know what I'm saying? We just met this dude. A few conversations over the phone, some texts, but first time really hanging out and just felt like somebody we knew forever, man. How y'all boys enjoyed yourself?
I always know it's a good time for me when I just get lost in the moment of it all. So I really don't recall most of the evening. And it wasn't like I was like tore up or anything like that. I was just vibing, man. So I just know that we were just having great, like I said, great round table, just kicking it, really getting a chance to hear a lot of his story and, just create a cool concept. Plus, that's proof I can stay up past 8:00 too. So
I don't know, man. A lot of them pictures you standing up sleeping.
I'm not asleep, dog. I don't know. That's the cameraman. My eyes do be like that.
I done seen smiling pictures, bro. I done seen you with a straight face. Like, brother, it ain't the cameraman. There's too many different angles. It's too many different photos. But it's
sleep, bro. Because if I don't seriously tell myself to do like this, it look like my eyes closed. But it's so funny when I stretch them, then it look fine in the picture. It's weird. I don't know. I couldn't have been sleeping. I
want to trip. I'm showing through them pics like, damn, when you post this, it's a fire pic to them put out. My dog eyes closed. I can't put this one out. Like I'm flipping them like, God damn, how many pictures? I was
so frustrated sliding through them bitches, man. I'm like, God, I can't find one of these man's eyes open, bro.
But see, like, listen, I'm looking at me right now. It damn near look closed right now when I be laughing and shit.
Yeah.
That's just how my shit be, man. I hate taking pictures for that reason alone because I literally have to think about OBI.
Yeah.
Right. Otherwise, I'll be vibing. But yeah, great times.
I be having to tell myself, don't look high.
I look high.
Don't look high. And then I see pictures I look high, like, bro, you was not focused. You look high as hell.
You look super high. But,
yeah. And it's all in the eyes, like you. It's all in the eyes.
It's all at this point. It's the expectation. I think. We set in a setting that's just going to be comfortable for all those guys.
That's the thing, bro. That's the
so thing. It's nothing to me. Like
that's the thing. We make these guys comfortable, man. And, that's the difference between us and other platforms.
Talk that talk.
We go get that real, man. They go relate to us because they are us, right? You feel me? They come from the exact same background they come from. This ain't your regular interview, sticking the mic in your face, you that type of deal, and you answering uncomfortable you answering questions you're not comfortable with because you're not comfortable with the platform, the setting that you're in. We go get you in your comfort zone, man. We go talk that talk because We relate. We come from where we come from. That's the reason why. Exactly. Being natural. Barbershop talk, man. We hanging out, telling the stories. Absolutely. What we always do, right?
Yep.
So it is, man. Paint a picture, man. Pull up.
When that's dropping?
Yes, we're gonna drop it. I want to drop it Friday. Hopefully Lucas them. It depends on when it get done. Right, we're gonna drop it as soon as it's ready. But we got to run out trailers and do our thing of advertising it, man. Just like any other people that's doing big content. So we're gonna do some trailers. Hopefully get it out within the next week. But man, some incredible stories from Jimbo to Bobby. All the incidents that he got into with the law and getting dismissed from Florida State. We just got some real descriptive, we painted some pictures, man.
All right, 3 incidents, man. You get the real on all 3 incidents, man.
Already. Which real. Is crazy how fragile life is, man. How like the smallest decisions, man. It's really a butterfly effect, man, on a lot of shit, man. You just gotta be locked in and focused.
It really is.
But incredible story.
And it's funny because, like I brought it about Adrian McPherson, it is funny how these narratives get painted about you and how grown men so far removed can sit there and hold a person in judgment from 20 years ago. People will still be like, oh, he's a bad egg. And it's like, bro, he was 18. Right. You never did nothing dumb at 18. Are you out of your mind? And people still hold that. If you're doing that, man, really, man, one yourself. That's ridiculous.
A lot of the sponge records and shit from daddy and all that type of shit.
Exactly. Like, get out of here. Made a mistake at 18, 19 years old, man. You still a kid doing, just dumb stuff. So let it go. Just because they didn't do what they were supposed to do for your team.
Nah, they just got caught.
They didn't do it either.
I mean, they just got caught, man. Everybody done some wrong shit,
Oh, yeah.
Some to some extent. But some get caught, some don't. But we just, we all get an opportunity to evolve and change and all that, bro. And we got to give it each other, like, grace and room to do that shit. Feel me?
Right.
Let's get into some Big 3 talk, dog. The roll-up is brought to you by the great folks at thegramco.com. Be sure to visit gramco.com. Use coupon code ROLLUP25 for 25% off of gummies, blue raspberry, fruit punch, watermelon. Y'all know the vibes. And that hard candy is my favorite right now. I just, bro, you just feel the effects of it right away, man. They got tropical orange. Hits a little different than the gummies. They also have wake and bake coffee, as well as the pre-rolls. All of this is Delta 8, federally legal, to your mailbox. You don't have to worry about the jump out boys or the plug, or anybody being late with the product, man. Straight to your mailbox. Unless you're CJ. I don't know what's up with CJ's mailing situation. Man, still waiting on that package. Other than that,
talking about hurricane for about 2 damn weeks, man. I still ain't got it. I hear false advertising. Telling people lies. I definitely trust my comrades, man. If they say it's legit, man. Because
it's fine.
Yeah, so I can't wait to get a hold of it. But yeah, like I said, I preach this all the time, man. It's the quality and the quantity that you're getting with Gravico, man. Because you're getting it with you're getting a lot of bang for your buck within these gummies. Everything they're getting is A1. So tap in, man. This isn't your gas station Delta 8, man. This is the cream of the crop, never being cut, blue magic, all of that. Purest of the pure.
From the seed to the package, them boys gonna, they taking care of it, man. No middleman. They got you. You know exactly what you're smoking, what you're eating, and what you're putting in your body,
Must be 21 years old.
There you go. My dog got the fast car commercial.
Just like that, man. So let's talk about this tailgate before we get into the Big 3 talk, man. We got to talk about the tailgate a little bit and pulling up to New Orleans.
Bro, I'm excited about New Orleans, bro. I haven't been to New Orleans for almost a decade now. It's been a little minute. Yeah. I haven't been post Katrina.
Really?
Yeah,
longer than a decade. Way longer than a decade.
I don't think I have either. Well, I stopped in and out passing through post Katrina. But didn't really hang out how I should have hung out. Well, how I am going to hang out rather within this next month.
Yeah, I was 3 years ago. I was in the trap. So again, remind y'all. Oh no, it was about 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was in the trap in the Airbnb, man. Get your hotel. I'm telling you.
Oh no, for sure. You can't be playing around in New Orleans like that. You gotta be in the tourist spots. A lot of times these Airbnbs put you in like up and coming downtown neighborhoods and shit. Don't play like that in New Orleans, man. Get
and it
on
do
the
be
trip.
close. It do be close, but
the hood is always close to downtown. So
right.
you
will be very close to the
area. You make that right turn or left turn, you're gonna be
right.
All I had to do is step out on the porch. Man, look at here.
End up in the wrong ward.
Right, for real.
It's going down, man. Y'all sign up for the Patreon. Go ahead and get that taken care of. Go ahead and wait till the last minute. Go ahead and get that love rolling now for one. We adding more Patreon content too. So.
Right. I mean, you're gonna get that Preston Parker interview first if you're on Patreon. All the content flow through the Patreon first. So you're gonna get that content. You also get access to the Discord, and you get more Graham Code benefits. Also access to the tailgates and other stuff that we got going on. We have the giveaway, the ticket giveaway as well. It's a lot of benefits that come with just joining the Patreon. And you get a lot more value than just buying the ticket and then showing up to a few events here and there. You've already paid for a few Patreons, to be honest with you. But the tailgate about to be the vibes, man. Gramco out there, we're gonna have the seltzer drinks on deck by that time. Also, barbecue, food, drinks, everything's included in the ticket. We hanging out, man. I'm bringing match me, man. Bring your loudest of louds. I'm bringing my shit, and we're gonna bust it open, smell it, pause. Whoa. But bring your loud. I'm just get direct. I can't be doing innuendos. Then it gets weird. Bring your loud. I'll bring my loud. We'll see who got the loudest.
I won't be busting nothing open. That's on y'all. Y'all boys enjoy that. I'm not a buster opener. I've only been to one roll up tailgate, but that's why I met Silk years ago, man. They had a nice setup, man. Great food, plenty of liquor.
Man, I jumped on the table. That was the Miami, Florida game. I jumped on the table. I almost killed the whole tailgate.
I heard.
Kadarius Toney went crazy.
I went in the game, so I had some amazing tickets, man. Paid $500 for that bit, man, but they was great tickets. So I didn't get to see some of the in-game shenanigans. I was already in there by then, but the vibes was great, man. I had some homeboys stay back and hang out and soak up all the good stuff, man. It was great. So expect, if y'all got to come to that one, expect something of that nature plus some.
Right.
Evolution, but pull up, man. Go and get your housing situation straight.
And then also, let's talk about the value, right? If Patreon member, the value, as we spoke about the value of that. But if you grab a ticket, $50, man, you're getting all you can drink, all you can eat, all you can drink, Graham Code products. I mean, $50 damn, right? Hey, you get 3 to 4 drinks in a plate somewhere. That's well over $50, right? So come hang out for a good price.
You vibing with us. You ain't vibing with no strangers, man. You vibing with people that you already got some chemistry and energy with. You know what our personalities like. You vibe with us on the timeline. Check out our podcast. So come kick it with us, man. It's a family around here.
Exactly.
No matter if you're a Florida State fan, Miami fan, Gator fan, whoever you're a fan of, if you're in the area, and you follow the roll up, pull up, come on with your peoples. We hanging out.
For
shizzle. Where we at with it? You got any fresh commits or anything like that? I ain't got no commits. Any of us got a commit? We doing 3 of these a week, man. So
right.
And we about to be in football season.
Fall talk on the horizon.
Yeah, we almost there. We just about 8 Saturdays left or 7 Saturdays left of football, something like that. So it's getting ready to be season time.
Right.
No, I do not have any new commits. I do have a couple, I think, new commitment dates. Let me pull that up real quick.
I got some whips. I got that. That's all I got on that. Some whips and then
some whips. Damn it, man. Let's see who's new. I'll run down just what we got that'll be coming up by, I think, this week. What's the date? The 16th? No,
man, I just realized it's my birthday week, bro. I've been working way too much. I know it's coming, but I haven't been paying attention to it. I just realized, it's my birthday week, man. 16.
So we got Bonsu. Jaden Bonsu supposed to commit on the 20th. Peyton Kirkland on the 23rd. I like Bonsu to Peyton. I still like Michigan State. The new one is Elias Allanen. He went ahead and set a date. His will be on the 22nd. I like us there as well. Malik Bryant is on the 23rd. I like us there. Janelle Aguero, his is the 23rd as well. I'm hearing a lot of us or Georgia, 50-50. So we'll see how that one, how that coin lands. And then Tommy Kinsler will be making his second commitment on the 28th. Again, that's a guy that the staff seems to be high on. I think he ends up in this class as well. So that's really all we got right now since the last time we congregated with the church.
Got a Raylan Wilson, local kid, Tallahassee, Lincoln, recently committed to Georgia last week. I know I was hearing some smoke just from within the city that FSU could get a shot as far as within the last official visit, but I guess the kid went ahead and just pulled the trigger and committed to Kirby Smart in Georgia. Linebacker recruiting has been a question mark, and then for someone who's within the town, I mean, it's a perfect kid too. Raised around 6 foot, 210 pounds. Kid around like a 10-9 and 100-meter dash. Real athletic kid. Fast linebacker, something, one of those old school linebackers from FSU that could just run and go sideline to sideline. Some of those great big three linebackers that could just run and, would be known for those fast defenses that we had. So for him to commit to Georgia from a local standpoint does hurt.
What's y'all linebacker board looking like? I missed a little bit of that, man.
Blake Nicholson is pretty much the main target at this point. I spoke about him earlier. The California linebacker has a top three of FSU, Oregon, and UCLA. I think he's an Oregon lean, to be honest with you. I think he ends up committed to Oregon. So that's pretty much what the linebacker board is now, to be honest with you. I don't know anything outside of that. We'll see how his recruitment go. I believe it's going to be announcing pretty soon. It was spoke about him possibly visiting FSU on July 30th, but that hasn't been confirmed officially just yet. So we'll see how that plays out. And I'll get into the list of that on another show the closer we get. But there's some decent names on there. But if he does make that visit, then it'll make things pretty interesting. But if he doesn't, I think it'll be a lot to Oregon. I still think it may be a lot to Oregon even after that visit. We'll see how it goes if he does make it.
Yeah.
Right.
We get Malik, and then we'll be done at linebacker personally.
Man, I don't know. I don't know where my linebacker board goes. I do know. I think we got to make a shift as far as we got to play games, but you just can't recruit at this level. So I don't know how you retain somebody recruiting at this level. So unless something changed, I don't see how Bateman just stays around. Like, it's just not there. And just hearing just behind the scenes. I'm talking to some guys that are out there in the Hillsborough area. The kids are just not like relating to him. Like he's just he's not. These kids are in Florida, man. You just got to cut
relationships. You
got to be able to talk a certain way and be cut from a certain cloth to get these guys. And I don't think he's it, man. And we got a killer with Jamar Chaney off the field that we could bring on the field, and we know he could get busy. And he's from Florida. So I just don't see how that situation stays the same. I think we have to make a shift at some point. Just still monitoring it. But we lost Louis Sign to Oklahoma out of Tampa Catholic. Tampa's our stomping ground, and not be able to relate to a kid. And we still got Mike Peterson on staff as well. So it's not just Bateman. We have a Florida guy on staff. So it's just right now in the linebacker position, it's just not hitting. I don't know what it is, but just not making sense to me. So that's a kid that we lost out to Oklahoma. And the way Brent Venables is talking crazy out here, bro. Ain't no how in the hell. We'll talk about that later as well. But I don't know how we losing recruits to that guy, bro. Like, he talking nuts out here.
Because y'all ain't going and going. That's why.
Literally.
Y'all ain't blowing and going. That's how y'all losing recruits to him. You got to blow and go.
That would take y'all. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. I'll take these up and coming 2-stars, fam.
Right, for real. 2-star with heart.
We also lost out on. I'm not gonna say lost. People calling this kid a Floridian, but he's not really from Florida. Troy Biles, son of Todd Biles,
He went to Georgia too, shit.
He went to Georgia. They getting
boy
crazy.
Been a nice linebacker class, man. Real nice linebacker class.
Class. You just say class.
Yeah, class period, right?
Yeah.
Georgia
They've been doing linebacker. Yeah, pretty good for the last what?
I'm jealous.
Since I've been born. No, since I've been born, Georgia has never done bad at any position in recruiting. Georgia has always been a juggernaut in recruiting, but I think right now the creme de la creme of it. Kirby moving like Saban when he started clicking.
Yeah.
Just keep it real. As far as on the trail, that shit clicking. They getting what they want. Even if the quarterback's garbage and they transfer, whatever, he still come back and get 5-star quarterback. So he's selling something. So I don't consider that a loss. We lost him to Georgia because he's in state, and I don't think we really had an opportunity with that kid.
Where is he?
I thought maybe he go to like
Tampa Jesuit.
But he just got there.
He's Coach Bowles' son, Todd Bowles' son.
He moved around.
He's moved around. Yeah, he's not really a Floridian.
Yeah, that's Todd Bowles' son.
Because they was in New York before that, and then Tampa.
Yeah, he just moved around.
And then Tampa since they won the title and all. So he's been there a couple of years. I see what you're saying. Yeah, not from Florida. You're right.
Yeah, there's barely
ball in Florida. I guess you could say for the majority, right?
Yeah, but what he grew up. Yeah, what he grew up watching grew up loving ain't Florida football. He got here in high school. You feel me? Like,
right?
What is
no. He's not one of them type of kids. That's
correct.
Yeah.
But he still lives right around your university, and you need to close on kids that just live in close proximity. Running back board, we do still need one more running back. I don't feel good about Cedric Baxter. We have Trayon Webb, and I've been just keeping my eye on who that second running back may be. Parker Jenkins, a 4-star running back out of Texas, Houston. The number 23 running back in the 23 class is a guy that we're watching. I keep an eye out on him. God damn, bro. Struggling this morning. Tennessee, Florida State, Oregon, Ole Miss, Miami, Missouri are also some other offers. The teams, our programs, I think, in it, LSU, Oklahoma State, Northwestern. A local kid out of Naples, Florida, Isaiah Augustive, committed to Arkansas back in June 7th. I trust anybody that Arkansas run at running back. He's a 3-star running back.
That kid is good. Very good. Very fucking good.
I'm about to get him my shot. I like his film, bro. 6'1", 190.
Yeah, I like his film a lot too. So after we whiffed on Smothers, I started looking at shit too. Like, man, who
you went deep in your shit like me?
Right. Oh man, that kid is nice though.
I'm strolling low more at running back too and linebacker.
Right. So he
reminds me. Send the tape over to the coaches. Look at this kid yet?
Please look. I'm begging you, right?
Man, I got fans sending me their cousins and shit. Hey man, if we can't find a quarterback, this is when we had no quarterback. We can't find a quarterback, bro. I go
through the offer, man. I got FAMU, Bethune, Cookman. Like, listen, brother, let me go to Cookman and be great, baby.
We'll catch him in the portal if he could ball.
Right, but that kid reminds me of Darren McFadden. Like, seriously, his running style is just like Darren McFadden. It's fitting that he's going
Arkansas.
He's going to Arkansas, right? So I agree. That's a kid. I'm not sure what you guys running back board, Larry, but I know for me and you, Sue, that's something that, as far as for a Florida standpoint, we should definitely the Florida schools should turn the heat up on that kid and see if you can try to keep him in state.
Yeah, big kid, 6'1", 190 right now, but the SEC size running back.
Yeah, the kid is nice.
Tennessee, Florida State, Kentucky, Missouri, Louisville, Pittsburgh, Utah, programs that are after him right now. Average 8.7 yards a carry. Runs 11 flat 100 meter. Just an impressive kid. I would like to have him in the fold. We're trying to get him into Friday Night, see him in person, have him work out in person to give him an official offer. We haven't offered him yet. So we'll see if he shows up. But we make that offer. I like us to flip him from Arkansas. We got to be able to do shit like that.
No, I agree.
I can't hit low. I can't hit low no more.
No, I feel you. But I do believe that kid is underrated. I understand where you're coming from, but I think that kid is legit as far as like one of the backs in Florida. He's in the conversation with those guys. I believe he could be that type of back. Not saying he's good as backs or anything, but he shouldn't be a 3-star. I think he's a blue chip. No, he's a 4-star type of kid that should be in the conversation with guys like Samuel Singleton from Premier Island and things like that. His film is just as good as those guys.
Yeah, I like him. Well, how you feel about him? You think y'all in it? You think you guys are a player?
No, at this point, no, I don't think so. I think they're waiting to see what Singleton does. But from my standpoint, and from this is from personally, just like you said, low more just looking at stuff, and someone brought this film to my attention. Matter of fact, this book, Big No. Big No is a real big fan of the kid, and he showed me the film, and I was like, yeah, this kid is legit, really legit. I don't know if from FSU's point of view how hard they're pushed. I know he visited back in April or March, I'm not mistaken, for one of those junior days. But this is a kid I would turn the heat on. They should turn the heat on, but from you just never know with those guys. I think Samuel Singleton is the number one target at this point in time since Smothers committed to Oklahoma. So depending on how that recruitment goes, then they'll probably spend the board a little bit.
Yeah, I think his profile gonna raise as the season goes as well. With this kid, I think his what's the kid that just went to Bama? That kind of his Gibbs.
Yeah,
he had a similar junior head into senior year. He started to get some buzz. Yeah, and some people start saying, yeah, that's for sure a 4-star. And by the end of his senior year, the whole country was trying to get him. I think it's going to be similar with this kid, so we'll keep an eye on him. But I just like his potential, size, speed, combination. A lot of room to put some size onto that frame. We'll see what's up. And Jaluk is a good recruiter. He's solid. Him and Trayon Well will be a good combo. Not a whole lot else, man. Got some barbecue cookout vibes and all of that, man. But I'm going to get into that list next week because our cookout's 29th, 30th. What you about to ask me?
Oh, no. I was just going to speak real quick on our running back board.
What it looking like?
At this point, I'm not sure if they're trying to take two. There's still some word about possibly flipping Mark Fletcher. And then Chris Johnson Jr. is the speedy back.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Speedy back that
we ain't getting him.
The word around him
we're recruiting him too. He's supposed to be coming on the 30th. My bad.
I think we're recruiting him. I don't feel good on him, but I do think we're recruiting him.
I think the out-of-state team is leading.
I think personally, some of the buzz coming out is he likes it. His dad's a little more skeptical, and Ole Miss is kind of the bigger threat. Is to my
How are you skeptical and then serious about Ole Miss? Just
thinking the offensive systems, thinks that he'll fit better with Ole Miss.
Gotcha.
That's according that's supposedly one of the holdups there, as to why the Miami trigger hasn't been pulled, so to speak. So I think it's just going to be one this cycle regardless. So we'll see. But
2024. You got some, bro?
I'm like, go ahead. You got some more recruits. I was about to get to some just regular shit. You got some more recruits stuff? Let's go.
Yeah. Couple more things. 2024 cornerback Charles Lester recently dropped the top 10. That includes Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Michigan State, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Oregon, USC, and Florida State, excuse me. So something to keep an eye on. I do think Alabama and FSU are the two teams that lead at this point in time within this recruitment. Like this kid a lot, man, Charles Lester. And I meant to ask, and I forgot about it, but this is a kid from the Bradenton area, and I think Adrian is a kid. Adrian kind of mentors him also. I meant to ask him about it when we had him on the pod, but it just slipped my mind. But I believe Adrian McPherson mentors this kid. Just something to note. I want to play this
thing, man.
Yeah, he is. He has his hand within the 941. Excuse me. So that's a lot of talent down there, man. So shout out to him for putting a hand within those kids. I want to play this this audio rather, from Steve Wiltfong, just talking about quarterback Brock Glenn and then FSU recruiting in general.
The whip around kickoff part of the program here. The biggest, one of the bigger storylines happening this week. Quarterback Chris Parson is decommitted from Florida State, reopened his process. A lot of Mississippi State and SMU buzz in the air for him. But where does Florida State go? I think that, even when they had Parson committed, it seems like Brock Glenn has kind of emerged as the number one target on the board for for Florida State, out of Memphis there, Lasani Collegiate School. Obviously, Coach Norvell and his staff have great connections to that high school. I know he's close with the high school coach. I said at the Elite 11 finals that I liked where Florida State was trending. That was at the end of June. Obviously, it's looking really good for the Noles now. At that time at Elite 11, I thought Ohio State was the adversary for FSU. He also took an official visit to TCU, took one to Auburn. His real name's Auburn Brock Glenn. But I think Florida State is in prime position for four-star Brock Glenn, number 18 quarterback in the country per the 24/7 Sports Composite. And if you look at Florida State's class, guys, that's ranked number 42 nationally. So a lot of, fans of the Big Three down there are trying to kick the Noles while they're down and say, hey, where are you at? You're not even on the radar. Miami's in the top 10. Florida's in the top 20. Where's Florida State down there at number 42? They have just 10 commits, man. But when you look at the average ranking per commit, I like it. 90.67. That's a solid 4-star grade for them. That's higher than Florida's 90.54. This Florida State class is better than it looks. Pound for pound, it's really good. They landed their top defensive line target in the country on July 5th, Keldrick Falk. They went in extremely hard on him from Alabama. They beat Clemson and Auburn, among others, for Keldrick Falk. Lucas Simmons and Roderick Carney. Those are two nice foundational pieces for your offensive line when you're trajecting it down the road as a tackle and guard tandem. I could roll with that.
Yeah, so
that's a hell of a sales job for 42, boy.
Shout out my boy Fawn. Like I said, 10 commits, baby. But I say this to say that
y'all gave Fawn a deal. How much y'all paid Fawn to do that shit, man?
We can't tell, man. We can't tell what we be dropping in these streets, man, for the bad price. But he was well compensated, though.
I'm glad he recognized the Big Three, man. Everybody got to recognize this demographic down here, man. We get busy and it's a little different down here. Nobody cover football and nobody like fans wise, nobody harass each other like we do, man. It's different down here, man. That's why we cover the vibes. But hell, what the hell? Fong doing all that apologizing for Mike Norvell's class.
Nah, but seriously though, if you look at and Fong said that, and I was talking to someone else who's being pretty critical of FSU or whatnot. And it was like, when you look at the class, what it is, I mean, it's of course it's 10 commits. The issue is kind of like the board, rather, right? So when you look at certain positions, you don't really see a board. So say, for instance, the running backs, like I was just talking about, we have a couple of guys, but it's not really a deep board. The linebackers. So that's the issue, but the defensive line, offensive line is pretty good.
Here's I think your biggest issue is we all know Mike ain't no closing. So if he ain't stockpiling shit now, we know he ain't finna do shit at the end.
I mean, we stockpiled shit last year. It was top 10 last year within the same time frame. Including Trav, we stockpiled the majority of our recruiting class.
That shit was all mostly Trav though at that top 10. Like him being number one player had y'all like inflated like a motherfucker.
Cats other than Trav, but yeah, Trav being in the top 10 was key for sure. I'm not top 10, number one overall.
But do you think he could close? Do you think he could close?
No, I don't think he hasn't. It depends, man. Because I've seen him close within like big portal recruiting, but like with the high school ranks, I haven't seen it yet. So it's kind of like, I don't know, you could close on a cat within the portal that's big time, that's having a lot of offers from this, that, and the other. Right. But and then within, I don't know, he closed. I guess these cats haven't signed yet, but he closed with Simmons and a couple others and Falk. But you still got to put that ink to paper. But as far as that, I really haven't seen him finish with the big dogs. You lost Trav in the wee hours. You lost the battles with
and now to close, you gotta have them duffels.
Yeah, correct. And you lost battles with and even though I didn't think he was coming in with Marvin Jones Jr., in the wee hours, that type of deal. So you haven't closed per se overall, but I don't know, man. I think our biggest component this year is going to be winning. If we could play football, then that'll ball well
shit,
for us.
Then, boy, shit.
Yeah, he just need to drop a new single, dog. Get the streets, remind him who he is. Get them boys back in the school.
We go whoop LSU ass. That's the fucking single.
Yeah, he ain't bringing the slingshot out this summer. Them boys got bigger whips than that shit. He like, man, I can't bring this shit out. These boys is buying Lamborghinis and shit, man.
He sold that slingshot, man. Really get your money back, bro.
I seen the bitch in the slingshot. Right. That highway boy, that rain was coming down. I said, man, I really regret this decision.
Oh, so I got something real. Oh no, go ahead, bro.
No, I was just gonna say, driving back, the bottom came out that bitch, man. It took me like 5 hours to get home. It took me 6 to get to Orlando. It usually take me 4, and it took me 5 to get home, man.
Nah, it took me a little trip too. That rain was crazy yesterday coming back. This is y'all think y'all like this. This is pretty interesting and funny. So FSU offered Malik Feaster, transfer defensive back from Jacksonville State. he just recently ended the port on July 13th.
One back. Give me one back. It's the same thing.
Oh man. Mike was watching film like he all right, man.
Let me put this motherfucker locking up out there. Receivers like
motherfucker that took my goddamn.
They was shaking hands after the game. He was like, "Hey man, you ever need a spot?
Right, come talk to me." But you know, I've been telling you guys that they've been aggressive for a corner. They just haven't landed one yet. Because from
nice
a number standpoint, we just don't have it. That's the only position that we don't have a top as far as depth wise, a 3 deep of scholarship players. So the kid in the point of the 13, they offered him. The kid was pretty good. I'm not saying he's going to be. Don't get me wrong. I only think he's going to contribute to FSU as far as like first, second team, that type of deal. More so from a depth piece because we don't have that top 3. Well, excuse me, we don't have a 3 deep of a scholarship cornerback, so they need bodies. But he played pretty good ball for JSU.
This
from Prime?
No, I'm sorry, Jacksonville State.
Jacksonville State,
yeah, still JSU.
I'm about to say, boy.
It threw me off for a second too. That's why I said a 1-for-1. I was like, they took.
No, Jacksonville State, the team that beat us.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. I was a little thrown off because Larry said a few things. I'm saying my shit. I'm just like, okay, what happened? Is it
back to this Travis shit again?
Right.
Jordan Travis. I'm like, oh shit.
Jordan Travis and Travis. I forgot his damn name. He don't play for us anymore,
right? Yeah.
He committed that shit.
Man, I seen the clip of Travis Hunter, man, from spring game. I said, man, they got him out here working with future forklift drivers and shit, man. None of these people are gonna play on the next level, man. He's playing like that shit like a Lamborghini, riding around with some Toyota Tercels and shit, man. Some Priuses. I'm like, bro, they got to get him out of there, man. That shit look crazy.
Boy, man, try that guy.
I've been thinking about that myself, honestly, but actually, you got anything else, CJ?
I got a few. I just want to talk about.
I just know he had just something real quick on Feaster. He only gave up 4 touchdowns and over 104 targets during his Jacksonville State career. I say that Jacksonville State career. Okay. That's all I got on him. And one last thing as far as Big 3, man. I know we spoke about Snoop getting inducted to the FSU Hall of Fame. EJ Green, he also got inducted to the FSU Hall of Fame. Former FSU receiver, second all-timer touchdowns with 29, and 4th all-time with receiving yards. So shout out to EJ Green for getting inducted to the Hall of Fame too.
Swaggy. All right. I was wondering about that competition level stuff eventually. I mean, he's a talent that I think can make it regardless, but I was going to kind of transition into another story we had. Let's sound like Silk was about to take us somewhere.
Oh no, I was I don't know if this is legal. So I want to ask y'all, I don't know how this is legal. But Amari Cooper sent out a video pretty much ringing an endorsement for Florida staffer talking to Andy Jean.
Yeah.
Is that legal?
Yeah, that's just recruiting. You can do that.
Because he not.
Yeah, because like it's just like the Rock shouting out your boy Francis Moe. Yeah, on Twitter. It's no different.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was pretty dope, man. But him being Bama alumni, but he in the video it's pretty much him telling Andy Jean to go play with Tiger Jones, who the speed coordinator at UF right now. But I just thought that was interesting. I don't know if Bama, because he has a Bama offer, but for a Bama player to be doing that, I thought that was just a little different. and something to just keep an eye out on. You know,
because he was with. I think Billy was there too, right at that time.
Right.
Well, yeah, Billy was on staff as well. So yeah,
I believe so. I don't want to be speaking incorrectly, but I believe so.
I'm pretty sure Billy was his coach over there at Bama when Cooper was there. So Cooper just saying, man, make the best business decision. You don't care nothing about no damn Roll Tide. It was the best decision at that time for him. He's saying, hey, the best. To Nick calling.
Nick make that mafia call. Hey man, I know what you said, but we really want Andy Jean. So go reverse that shit real quick.
Go reverse. If he reverse it, dog.
We'll look nuts, man.
Yeah, that would be insane. You go back, I was just playing. Come play for the Tide.
Post a picture on IG together and at Bama together.
Right, that's how they land.
How you feeling about Gene before we get out of there?
I feel good. I think we lead on Gene. From some things I'm hearing, I feel like we lead on Gene. They was trying to get him to pop when he was dropping his top 5 on his birthday. We great at birthdays, you know. That's our shit. You know, we get out when it's time to show love on the birthday. We're gonna have the whole staff to put together a Spike Lee joint. You know, get it to the kid. Randy Shannon, them shit. Randy, I can't even talk crazy about Randy right now, because I wouldn't even mind Randy Shannon's linebacker recruiting. So I'm gonna respect Randy and just now.
Randy was pissed,
brought that up about the birthday.
I might take a Randy special right now, motherfucker.
I could just see that expression Randy had. Like, man, I was a head coach, man. Like,
we was kings.
Yeah, we was kings.
We once built things with our hands.
Like, look at this shit, man.
Oh man, now I'm up and say happy birthday to a goddamn
legit.
Right. That ain't coming here the first damn place.
Right. Man, it's not even considering this place, man.
Oh,
y'all got me saying, y'all got me out of bed for this shit.
Right.
Man, I'm 57, man. That's crazy, man.
Ricky Pearsall. I do want to talk about Ricky Pearsall. So I talked to a few DBs on the team. Just want to get some feedback on what they seeing from him, man. He got the number 1. I'm hearing that he's separating, man. He's a fast kid. And they think he's gonna do some shit. They're hearing he can run some sharp routes. And he getting busy out there on off-season workouts. So I'm excited to see what Ricky Pearsall do with that number 1. But right now, Billy's starting his number 1 shit off on the wrong foot.
So DB's mid or the receivers good? What it is? Receivers mid or DB's mid?
Nah, don't act like Ricky went out there cooking for Herm. Now he was out there doing a little something.
No, I'm just messing with you, man.
It could be my DB, but
it's just crazy that they gave him 1. But this based off their stories, he's been balling in the summer. So
Arizona State had like a little.
Arizona State got some good receivers.
Pretty good receivers, yeah. So it's very believable.
They was recruiting well at receiver.
They say he's fast, bro. That's what they tell him. I'm hearing he's fast and he separate. He gonna be able to stretch the field. So looking forward to that. Yeah, whatever. What would you see? Was he getting
a little video? He was, he had a little jig. Yeah, he was
California shit. Was he doing some? Or was he doing some Florida shit?
It looked like some Florida shit. Yeah, they was playing some music. He had his rhythm was in there. I was like, all right. Okay, I started to understand the 1 a little bit more. I was like, all right, maybe kid is gonna fit in around there.
Nobody else wore 1 could dance. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm sure they could dance.
Did you see him dance?
Yeah, I seen him.
Now, Percy Harvin scored touchdowns and not peep out, bro. I never seen him dance.
That's dancing.
Old 2-step.
Right? If I ask you to dance, I ain't talking about no motherfucking 2-step.
First was knocking motherfuckers out and taking names later.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I do feel okay about my wide receiver room. I don't feel that, man. Rewatch some spring game stuff. I think my wide receiver room, we needed somebody to take the lid off. And if Ricky Pearsall could bring us some elite speed to scratch the field, I like my big body guys. Justin Shorter, former 5-star. He showed some productivity the last couple of years. He's back. Feel good about Frazier's. Whitmore is, if he's healthy, that's the only thing with Whitmore. We know he's got the ability. He's flashed. He's made some big plays. He go across the middle, do what he got to do out of the slot. It's just about his health. I'm not mad at my wide receiver room. Tight end room is abysmal, but we'll see what's up. Just want to update the people on that number 1 with Pearsall. What I was hearing from the streets.
Who's the number 1 wide receiver in the NFL right now?
Devontae Adams.
Adams? Who you think, sir?
Adams and Cup. Those are the top two.
Cup.
Mm.
Yeah,
I like Adams though. I like Adams better though, just from what he do. But they, Cup. Hey, the motherfucker had a triple crown, bro. So you got to get it to
Right.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I was just thinking. I was like,
who you got?
Motherfucker come out there looking like Cooper Kupp during the season, honey.
That's what I was saying. I was like, wait a minute. We taking Ricky and being like, oh, this white guy, right? But then
right. Blowing shit up.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
He might hoop, man. They talking some shit.
Arguably the best wide receiver in the league is.
He's at least top 5. I don't care.
He's top 2. He's top 2. Cup is top 2.
I got him. Yeah, I got him. I'm kind of like you. I'm a little more partial to Devontae, but you can at least argue for Cup at the same time.
Like I said, motherfucker had the triple crown, bro. Like,
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. That you'd be surprised how rare that area is. I thought more people would have that. Some great names you would think of.
Yeah, that shit is tough. Receiving yards, receptions, and touchdowns.
I hope Pearsall's that good. I see y'all ain't finna bait me into talking crazy, but
nah.
We don't play y'all, so I don't really care.
Right.
You can be fantastic.
No, you care. You don't want me to do good. Like, I don't play y'all, but I want y'all to do terribly.
I mean, some of my favorite players are white, man. So, I want to see them kids go out there and do their thing, man. I'm a big Christian McCaffrey fan. I know all the white good guys out there.
Yeah, man. White wide receivers, my bag. I'm a Florida fan, bro. So, we keep them, man.
Feeling. Yeah, you have been. You've been saying when we good, you got to have one. That's what y'all on top of y'all game.
We never won without one, bro. It's been one in the tuck every time we went to the promised land, man. Patrick Young, I want to give a Patrick Young update. He got in a car accident, man. Been going through some surgeries, but it was looking a little bleak at first, but pulled through and just been on the road to recovery, man. Just drive safe out there, man. Try to wear your seatbelts, all of that stuff. That beeping sound that some of y'all could drive through. Go ahead and click it. I can't, man. That motherfucker.
I don't know how y'all do that shit. I can't even talk to you on the phone and your shit beeping. I be like, hey, buckle up, man. Buckle up, man.
Right, for real. That shit is annoying.
I had to get my sister with that shit all the time. Hey.
Yeah, fasten that bitch, man.
Damn. See, mom got that ability to ignore that because they used to ignore mom. I can't do that shit.
Let's get into some national news, some national talk, man. You got that Brent Venables remark? Shit was egregious. I don't know if it was on purpose or was.
It ain't no accident. Can't be.
You never know, man.
Nothing like that.
You never know.
Go ahead.
That's why you need media like us at this shit, because I would have paused them. Yo, my man. Hey, yeah.
I'm looking for nothing. The crazy thing is, we got to have the damn video, bro, because the motherfucker did the damn.
Right. Yeah. We need Harlan here. Like, Harlan got to start working things.
I got it right here.
Let's play the audio. That shit was nuts, man. Pause.
Shit was nuts.
That's why you need regularized media like us at that shit. Everybody else just gonna
see. They got so many, man.
Look around the room.
Yeah, I can't just let that go. That's why we get kicked out.
Right.
Shit.
I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Right,
I know we can be. I know we can be.
So I don't even know the content of it. I don't even know the content of it because the clip is just going around. But here's the actual clip of it.
Mouth here. It's been just like you would expect. The fire hose is fully inserted in my mouth here, and we've been blowing and going. And so,
oh man,
come on, bro. I got to stop you, man.
So you had the fire hose right here.
As you would expect, it's fully inserted. My thing is this.
I don't know how
another scenario.
Yeah,
give me one other scenario.
Yeah, bro. You put
not a water hose, but a fire hose in your mouth.
Your motherfucker said fire hose.
You know what a fire hose will do to you? That shit will knock your skin off. Like, that's why they was using it against people in the civil rights movement. That shit ain't nothing to put in your mouth. So what else could this man be speaking? Someone help me out.
Man.
I know I'm childish as hell, right? But I would have had to stop that. Elaborate, my brother. Like
at some point in time, like your man senses just kick in, right? So you got like your six senses, you got your man senses.
Ain't no
like
grown man just yelling, blowing.
Yeah, and then you start putting your hand up and doing a motion like, nah, let me stop myself right there. Like your man senses kick in, right? At no point in time did his damn Spidey senses kick in, like, nah, I'm about to do some damn
He had to be trolling, man.
Yeah, me and Jit not taking that visit though. Me and Jit not taking that visit, man.
I think
bro. I'm cool.
Say what? Yeah, it's just I'm gonna eventually find that whole interview, but I guarantee you it's not gonna make sense to me because no one would stick a fire hose in their mouth, bro. Nobody.
And then start blowing and going.
Then start blowing.
And say I'm gonna start blowing and going. Come on, man.
Blowing and going.
See, that's why I don't even like when they kick me out the press conference. I'm like, that's fucked up, man. I'm the only one gonna laugh, right? All right.
Yeah, man. It's insane to be talking like that.
Yeah, so watch your kids on these recruiting trips, man. You know, you might want to stay with them.
Make sure there be no blowing and going on.
Yeesh. That's a flagrant too, man. You suspended for 4 games. That's it. You can't come back out, man. That's crazy talk.
Yeah, that conversation might be worse than everything Deshaun Watson did.
You need to be in solitary for a couple of days.
That shit's crazy.
He did his shit on Front Street.
Penn State football always got some bullshit going on.
You can't go there either. I'm sorry.
We skipping that visit.
That's scratching that right off. White out my ass. We'll go to Georgia Tech.
Side of my man, but we can't scroll through that, bro. Shit weird in y'all locker rooms. Penn State football at the center of federal investigation into sexual extortion of their athletes. Penn State football at the center of a serious federal investigation into allegations of sexual extortion with a video and photo evidence. A new report outlines that video and photographic evidence used during a state investigation was recently unsealed, making way for a federal investigation into allegations by student athletes that were the victims of sexual extortion. According to the report, Penn State police became aware of the case September 26th of last year when 2 athletes alleged that they were victims of sexual extortion by a woman online. One of the athletes alleged that they were convinced to share sexual explicit photos of themselves with a woman he met on a dating app, who then threatened to share the images of on social medias and with head coach James Franklin. Now the investigation is being conducted on a federal level as there is reported video and photographic evidence of group sex acts and photos taken from within Penn State football locker room. The warrants for the evidence were unsealed on Friday in a court proceeding, with Penn State attempting to keep the evidence sealed to prevent great personal embarrassment and insult for the student athletes. The warrant reportedly included 19 videos taken from within Penn State football locker room. Additionally, the warrants indicate that one of the Instagram accounts allegedly used the woman had a Dropbox folder including 33 videos and 1 image. The report indicates that 5 athletes were allegedly victimized by the woman, and that she told one of the victims she liked doing this to athletes.
This is crazy. Oh.
Man, shoot.
It's some movie shit.
Woman.
Man, it's bold. I will, of course, you can't say it to her, but my mind, man, I want you to drop this shit. Go ahead. I'm about to sue your ass, bitch.
You want to drop your shit? Drop the pics. If she try to exploit you, like, yeah, drop it. I'm cool.
Mostly videos.
I'm getting all that. But
advertising,
though, man.
I'm in shape. It's free advertising. Put it out there for me.
Right, baby.
Oh.
Make my work easy. But seriously though, man, be like athletes in general, man, be wary of these situations, man. Like, just be smarter, man. First of all, you never met this person personally or whatever. And then you're sending these type of pictures. Understand the situation that you're in, and just your name carries weight, right? So don't send news, man. Just receive them, dog. Simple as that, man. Because that shit could go left just for that very fact, man. So
if you don't know, here's my thing.
If you're on the Penn State football team, like, I don't have to do this. What am I doing this for?
What am I doing?
Right.
In the locker room.
Control your horniness, man.
Nah, that locker room pictures is gonna be weird.
Yeah,
that sound like some planned activities, man. That's not like
they did say group sex, but they ain't say who was in the group.
Now, I don't know what's going on, but the locker room shit sounds like Sandusky spirit lives on in some capacity around that locker room. For the group pictures, 33 of them, could be some inside, could be somebody on the team catfishing and extorting their own. It could be some inside shit. That's one of my takes as well.
That could be. And the weird
catfish
thing is,
inside shit.
Mm-hmm.
the weird thing is the person who's doing this I think they just getting off on the possible humiliation factor. Because like they ain't asked for nothing according to what the info we got right now. It's not like they're
power
saying,
flex.
yeah, it's not like give me $100 or $10,000, whatever, give me something or I'm gonna delete these pictures. It became do these pictures, these videos, or I'm gonna take the ones I already got and I'm gonna give them to the coach.
Now you can't get me with that one. Nah, I ain't getting you more shit.
Something they did in them pictures, they don't want out. Because if it's just okay, imagine you D1 athlete, you probably in phenomenal shape, right? So yeah, where's the shame? Like you say, free advertisement, right? Throw me out there. Yeah, let them see what it is. I don't think it's something in them pictures and some stuff they really don't want to get out. Like,
I mean, Penn State tried to seal the shit.
Yeah.
The players like in the extortion season with Penn
guys
State said, "No, we can't let this get out."
Some guys might have been on, engaging in sexual activity with each other, and maybe they're not ready to be outed in that way. So that's kind of my train of thought. Maybe there's some homosexual activity, and when it comes to that, like to each their own, but also everybody should have their own opportunity to come out to the public if they so choose. So that's kind of where my mind went.
Man, it's a locker room. Like, do that shit somewhere. Why y'all in the locker room with the weird shit, man?
You got an apartment, bro. God damn.
You gotta control your horny, man. You gotta control your horny,
bro. Keep it in check. But when the locker room,
tough at that age.
Locker room vibes got to be competitive. A certain energy, dog. Like it can't be group sex and doing out weird shit.
Like you say,
the spirit what are we doing?
Hey man,
the spirit lives
real,
on.
Man. Energies is real, man. See, that's why I wouldn't want my kid to go there. Look at the spirit that's still within that locker room, man. Hey man, you gotta sage that joint, bro. Matter of fact, man, burn that bitch down, bro. Burn that bitch down.
You gotta torch it, man.
Yeah, knock the whole thing down, man. Nah, spirit of Sandusky lives. That's crazy.
My man E tossed the topic to us, man. Some NBA stuff, right? NBA announces $24.5 million program to aid former ABA players with medical bills and rent payments.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
You read the whole thing?
That they kicking back to the guys that in the ABA?
Yeah, they giving them some bread, dog. But here's the math.
Okay, come on, help me out.
Now that the NBA board has approved the program of governance, the eligible ABA players will receive an estimated annual payment of $3,000, $3,800.
I did not read. Ugly.
It's a slap in the face, bro. Keep that shit. Man.
Oh, let me finish, man.
Go ahead, man.
That's hilarious. Man. All right, let me get it together. An annual payment of $3,828 per year of service in the ABA. So if a player played 10 years in the league, they will receive a $38,000, $280 check.
Per year? Or that's it? One-time payment?
That's per year.
Oh, okay, ain't bad then. 38 grand.
Is retired pension for playing?
Hey, man, I ain't got to give you shit.
Oh, 38 or 3,800?
38,000 per year.
For the ABA? Oh,
that's just an example. So if you play 10 years in the league, you're from this program, you get $38,000 a year. If you play less, then of course you get less. But it's pretty much $3,800 per year of service.
Okay. I mean, it's not great, but it is if you play 10.
It's hell, but it feels like the guy, the Burger King guy, in the grand scheme of things, man, a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I get it, but these guys made there's a lot more money involved. So in the grand, $38,000, man. If you play less than that, say you played 5 years, like that shit look crazy.
Well, I mean, but see, like it sounds a little bit crazy, but
it's better than nothing.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm about to say some of these guys.
So the guys shit from Burger King was better than nothing as well.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
He was proud though, so that's what made me more like,
Sad.
Yeah, that's what made me upset that he was happy with it. Like if he would have threw the shit, like look at this bullshit they gave me. Then I would have been like, hell yeah. But yeah, that shit broke my heart that he was happy to get them trinkets. But yeah, I mean that's good supplemental income, especially if you did have 5-10 years in the game. Nice little check coming in.
What year these guys played in the ABA?
Yeah, how long was the ABA around? That's a good question. I'm thinking ABA was around. Yeah, it might have only been around like 10 years. Now that I think about it, American Basketball Association, and then they merged with the NBA. Let's see. It was it was founded in 1967. And let's see, they merged in 76. So 10 years, yep. Well, just shy of 10 years, 9 years.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of those guys did cross over. Like Dr. J, Artis Gilmore, Rick Barry. Mm-hmm. So some of these guys did actually end up crossing over to the other league, playing the NBA. So the Miami Floridians, whew, what a name! They just didn't try.
Yeah. This is
Miami
also
Floridians. What the fuck? No shit, bitch.
The foundation that got this going was Dropping Dimes Foundation, which is pretty much a nonprofit organization that works on the behalf of former ABA players who experience financial and medical hardships. So it's still a win for them for sure.
Absolutely.
To be able to get them some type of benefits when they had nothing. So dope stuff.
Yeah.
Did y'all see Brun and Kyrie at the Drew League? Y'all pay attention to that?
I did see some clips. Brian out there scoring on Rent-A-Center managers.
Gave him 42.
It was a close game though.
Yeah,
that was a close game. Him and DeMar DeRozan was on the same team.
Yeah, say LeBron dropped 42, 17, and like 4 or something like that. DeMar went off and they only beat down Plumbers by 2 or something like that. The Plumbers that
it was like 104 to 102. That was it.
No, that's a dope performance for him though, man. That's real cool, especially for him to participate.
I think they said the last last time he played in the Drew League was what, 2011?
Yeah, I think it was over 10 years ago.
Right.
That's fun. I like to see them guys get back to the game in that way. I think it just feels real fun for the culture. Like KD playing at Rutgers, So that's just fun to be amongst the people and walk amongst the people like that. So I think that was real dope. Another win for Brian, man.
For sure.
Michael Jordan ain't playing in no Drew League.
Hell no, unless they don't
pay enough. I said they don't pay enough.
I respect it.
Oh yeah, I ain't mad either way.
I mean, if clout was the same back then, he probably would have did it because LeBron's getting some benefits off of that. Like it's some different. Like when Kobe and them went to go play at Rutgers and shit like that, those guys did it for like some type of clout energy type shit, legacy type shit. It just wasn't the same when Mike was playing. And Mike had to make it business, bro. If it wasn't for Mike, man, it wouldn't just be what it was. Somebody had to suit up and say, hey, man, I need to check for everything I'm doing. So I respect it. I respect it.
My time is important.
You got to pick 6?
Kobe played at Drew League, too.
Yeah, Kobe played in
Drew
Kobe
League. Did.
Dude, I did last pick 6.
Oh, shoot. It was on me. I might have it for the next one. I ain't had time yesterday.
Y'all want to talk about the
what you got?
The Dion conference realignment.
Oh shit! That's why I didn't. That's why I had that at the top.
Yeah, I know. I was like, how we jump? That's why I was trying to transition earlier when we was talking about that. I was like, let's talk about it. But then, yeah, we ended up.
Somehow I took it off of the national news shit on my. Oh, I got it on here. No, it's on here. All right, different. They hit up Dion about some conference realignment talk. Clutchpoints.com had an interview with him. They asked Dion about the sudden change of college athletic programs and the conference realignment, and pretty much the importance of HBCU and how he see it lining up for them. He said, Dion said, what do we want to do? Do we want to sit back in the tradition, or do we want to put ourselves in a financial situation where our schools prosper? You really got to factor that in and weigh the options. We're already speaking about it. Jackson State currently plays in SWAC of the FCS. A team has not left the conference since Arkansas Pine Bluff in 1970. If Jackson State were to leave the SWAC, it would likely be due to a desire for greater competition. Greater competition equals more fans equals more profit. What do you guys think?
I agree with Prime. Like, fuck the tradition shit. Let's bring money into these schools, into the university and stuff like that, and let's make what it is. I mean, we're still an HBCU still, right? That's not gonna ever change. So why not join one of these conferences and bring in TV revenue money? I know for a fact FAMU was really close at one point in time to jumping into the FBS ranks, but just some stuff at the top level that kind of made everything fizzle out. But FAMU was on par and ready to make that jump, and FAMU could do it. Look at the university. Not sure the enrollment at FAMU on misquote, but you know how FAMU not FAMU alumni, or they get on my ass or misquote. But I think it's around 20,000. So you have the number of stadium seats around 30,000. I know they were in talks at one point in time that when that time was coming, they were going to get a new stadium that seats around 45. And without a doubt in my mind, FAMU could pack out 45. I know that for a fact they could do that. So if you look at, all the other smaller D1s around the country, FIU, for example, FAU, South Alabama, that's pretty much the same type of level when it comes to stadium size, enrollment, things like that. So FAMU could go ahead.
How does that affect HBCU status though? Do they still stay in that bracket, or the other program? How does that work scheduling wise? If they was to branch out of HBCU and join maybe the Sun Belt. They're speaking of like Sun Belt and conferences like that.
Now the traditional rivalries they'll be gone. That'll pretty much be dead. You'll probably play a couple games, pretty much how Miami will play FAMU or Miami will play Bethune-Cookman. You could probably get away with like Bethune-Cookman versus FAMU, so to speak.
I don't think that helps HBCUs if he leaves.
I think so, because HBCU, you're going to be as far as HBCU, a historically black college. If you're a historically black college, that shit ain't gonna change whether what conference you're in, right? But it can change as far as the natural rivalries of playing each other. But I don't know. I mean, at the same time, I'm with Dion. Like you said, are we doing it for who are we looking out for? I mean,
right. I like. Yeah, it's a good conversation because he could be looking out for the overall, because it's still, like you said, it's still a historical black college in that conference or out of the conference.
I do see your point saying like if they leave, that could break up HBCU football in itself and that type of deal.
Because maybe if you take out the big dogs, like because FAMU, Bethune, Jackson State, you take out all the big dogs who these other conferences may want, and then what happened to the other ones? Like, do they still stay around?
No, I see what you're saying. Yeah. That'll probably be the death of HBCU football as it is. Yeah, that's a good point. Sure.
Yeah, but I think then the leftovers will just kind of reunite and try to follow the blueprint is what I would hope for.
It'll be another conference realignment. So say, for instance, you will have 5 teams that leave, right? Then you will have the teams that's left over within the SWAC. The MEAC could probably join and combine with one super conference, and they compete within that. So it'll still be a platform for them. So that's a good point.
Right. Do you think they start getting away and do you think the enrollment of like JSU and these ones that leave HBCU and join regular conferences the campuses start to look different? Do these schools still look like HBCUs when we turn on the games on Saturday?
I think they'll still look like HBCUs. The tradition still be there, just with more money. They're just black with more money.
Gotcha. I don't think them people, going to just be wanting to just jump into HBCU just because it's on.
I'm talking over time. Of course, not like a year, but over time. Like when our grandkids are around with HBCU, the traditions, everything still be the same.
I think so. It'll just be black with more money.
Yeah, I mean,
home games and stuff like that. You still have that because that tradition.
I'm down for making new traditions too, man. Like I'm not like you keep some things, but
a lot of the traditions that we have, like FSU, Florida, Miami, from just our perspective, right? A lot of the traditions we have that's been there for years. Right. So man, we go to the SEC or we go wherever, our traditions are going to still be the same, right? Same with HBCUs. They have traditions that's been embedded for years. So no matter what conference or they go football wise, that tradition will still be the same.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, ultimately, I think
like you just said, homecoming will still be homecoming.
Yeah, I think you look at like they're moving into like a Sun Belt. I think it'd be good. They already got bigger stadium than most of them Sun Belt teams.
Right?
There's
hell, man, listen, bro, we went Bethune-Cookman. It was a little bit after me, but they beat FIU back to back in back-to-back years. Like a couple years after I got done playing, beat FIU ass twice.
They ain't have shoulder pads, man. That's why that shit Butch City.
Gotta put an asterisk next to it.
God dang, that's crazy.
Boys out there also
boys got Booker T shoulder pads on. Damn,
kind of baggy up top at the shoulders.
They say Booker T.
All right, they gotta get back to the Booker T culture on Sunday, man.
Boy had punter pads on.
Right.
Punter pads on.
That was a wild damn
story,
face
mask.
But I say this to say that like HBCUs can compete on that level. So you give them the resources and stuff like that. Hell, in no time they'll be dominating and win the damn something. But in my opinion,
I think they could have a great opportunity.
Yeah,
bigger platform. Like I said, I think honestly, if Jackson State joined, they probably would be the biggest stadium. They got to be close.
Yeah, within the Sun Belt, it'll be. I told you, like
I think what's called got a pretty nice facilities and shit. Where Billy and them came from. I know they made a lot of upgrades and shit while he was out there. Yeah,
Louisiana. So they probably right there with a. Yeah. Let me see. I'll look it real quick. Probably around 60.
They won championships.
JSU got nice.
I think
JSU can see about 45. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Stadium don't look like it.
Oh yeah, JSU. That shit's pretty big.
No, they can do 60. I just looked.
They can do 60.
Yeah.
Damn, I said 45.
Damn. Black good. We pack shit though.
Yeah.
That's why I say I was like, bro, we
know how to pack. We know how to pack some shit in. I don't know.
So it's really 50, but
we squeeze 10 more.
We gonna put 10 more in though.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying what the numbers got.
But no, seriously, to the point though, they can compete. Like I told you, stadium wise, like we look at FAU, FAU has a pretty nice stadium, but FIU and stuff like that, like it's not that big of a difference from JSU, FAMU, Southern. Right. South Carolina, like it's some South Carolina State. There's some nice stadiums at Norfolk State. Norfolk is really nice. So I think UCF they got new stadiums, so it's probably might be a level above. But like that Sun Belt level, I think it's a niche for HBCUs if they want to tap into there. And like I said, within 4 or 5 years, man, they'll be running that shit.
They the capacity for
I like it
for the Raging Cajuns is 36,000. They done put 41 in there, probably through some extra seating, blah blah blah. But the actual seating,
they're gonna follow occupancy, man. They don't play that shit like we be playing around.
Yeah, they got cold, bro.
They got it on here. They say attendance 41,000, so they got another $5,000 in there some kind of way. They take some seats out and all that shit.
Probably
standing room only.
Squeeze in some more bleachers.
Yeah, probably like a game against Florida State or something. Y'all played them over there before, didn't you?
Hell no, I don't know.
Y'all ain't playing over there? Okay.
Not recently. They got their shit split.
Hell no.
I'm just thinking about us going.
Now, Philly got them on the schedule this year. We'll beat their ass this year.
Y'all might lose that game, man. Billy left some shit over there. We took a lot, but Billy left some shit over there still, man.
We play Billy back to back, man.
I ain't gonna do it. Back to back Billies.
Yeah, back to back Billies.
Like that. Y'all gonna beat them boys.
I think we play y'all first. No, them first, then y'all.
Don't be shocked, Larry. You get their ass whooped.
I ain't gonna be shocked now. I
need him to win because we about to pull up in Tallahassee with the vibe. So I need them to beat Billy JV Billy before they get to varsity Billy.
Both ass, man. JV and varsity. 2-0. Never lost.
Oh man, we getting up out of here.
Let's get up out of here, man. It's the roll up. It's the vibes. Y'all got any shout outs, man? Shout out to everybody that pulled up. Shout out to Richie. We shot some content with the Double Fry host, Richie. That was pretty dope on the fly. We had some time, so we was like, hey, just flip the cameras on and talk some shit. That was dope. So shout out to Rich for showing up. Shout out to my man E, pulled up and hung out with us. I knew everything was going fine Friday. Every time I looked to the side, E was ear to ear with the grin, bro. I was like, yeah, this conversation flowing. Shout out to everybody, man. Serge, Stacks, everybody that was in the building helping out, contributing to the roll up, the Kush House. Those are my shout outs.
My shout out is, man. Shout out to Preston, man.
Word up.
Real dope story, man. It's it's lessons learned within the interview, man, for sure, man. So shout out to Preston.
And Lucas and them as well. All the shooters, man. All those guys that was down to just hang out a few more hours with us. We didn't get out of the building until 1:30 in the morning, something like that.
Something like yeah.
So shout out to them boys for just hanging out and being down with us to shoot what we was trying to shoot, man. Sometimes you got to over and mash through some shit, and we had to mash through the time and some obstacles, man. But it was dope vibes. Very
shout out to my man RNG_1989. He said that the polo hoodie I had on was elite. I appreciate that.
Shit was, bro. Yeah, you came dripped up.
Yeah, that's my joint right there, man. I like that hoodie. That's like my favorite hoodie because it's like what you call it?
That shit was clean, no lie.
It's breathable. It's real lightweight. So even though it's a hoodie, like it's really something you wear. You can still
not too hot.
Beach and stuff. Yeah, right, it really ain't gonna burn you up inside that thing. So
we keep it cool in this house anyway. So you can wear a sweater in that bitch if you want to. Yeah. You just drop the temperature. Appreciate all the love, all the retweets, man. If y'all haven't been to our Twitter page, go check it out. We got more content on the way. Join that Patreon. Y'all can get the Preston Parker interview first. Also, we're gonna do some fantasy football. We're gonna have that set up by next show. But we're gonna do a friend of the show, fantasy football. I had a few people hit me up after I mentioned it in one of these episodes. We're gonna decide exactly what that process is like. We're gonna probably use what is it, 6 of us on here that we'll use, and then we'll add 6 more.
Participation. We can probably just do a couple of leagues.
Yeah, we'll do a couple of leagues. We'll have an official league, and that's gonna be another thing. We're gonna do a fantasy league with prizes, Gramco prizes, cash prizes, all that, but Patreon. But we're gonna have some benefits and some some vibes and fan engagement. Keep the flows and the vibes going. Anywho, let's get out of here, man. Before I read the people to death.
Peace.
It's the biggest. The roll up. We out.
Press the damn button.
You don't want to know? Yeah, I wait. It was funny.
I seen Harlan. I'm waiting on Harlan too. See, I seen.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah, Harlan in here, is he?